On a cold November morning, a young man walked into a police station, trembling. His voice was low but clear. "I killed her," he said. He gave her name, described the murder in detail, and showed the officers where he buried her. The police rushed to the scene. The town braced for a gruesome discovery, but what they found, or rather, what they didn't, turned this into one of the most disturbing criminal puzzles of the decade, because the woman he confessed to killing was still alive. Ethan Riley, 24, lived a quiet life in the small town of Cedar Hollow. A high school dropout, struggling with depression and anxiety. Never had trouble with the law. No signs of violence. But in the early hours of November 12th, he walks in, hands shaking, and says, "I killed Hannah. I didn't mean to, but I did." Hannah Monroe, his ex-girlfriend from 2 years ago. Police are stunned. She'd moved to another town, hadn't been seen in months. Ethan describes a crime scene in eerie detail. The red scarf she wore, the shovel, the wooded area near Miller's Creek, the shallow grave. His story was too specific to ignore. Police follow Ethan's directions. The area is cordoned off. Dogs, forensic teams, helicopters. They dig. Nothing. Ethan is confused, almost panicked. It was right here. I buried her here. I remember it. That night, the media explodes. Breaking. Man confesses to murder, no body found. Police now have a confession. No body, no crime scene. Just a disturbed young man who seems to believe in a murder that hasn't happened. As police dig deeper, they uncover a twist. Hannah Monroe is alive. She's living 2 states away, working at a bookstore in a quiet suburb. The police contact her. Her reaction? Shock. "Ethan? What?" He thinks I'm dead. She hadn't spoken to him in nearly 2 years. Their relationship had ended abruptly after a mutual mental health crisis. She had moved to escape her own trauma. She agrees to return to Cedar Hollow. To clear things up, Ethan sees Hannah alive. He collapses, cries uncontrollably. "How? I killed you. I remember it. I did it." Detectives are baffled. How can someone confess so convincingly to something that never happened? Psychologists are brought in. Ethan undergoes evaluation. What they find is chilling. Ethan suffers from dissociative episodes and false memory syndrome, a condition where trauma causes the brain to invent memories. His mental health history reveals childhood abuse, isolation, periods of blackout and hallucination. His relationship with Hannah was turbulent. One night, they had a fight in the woods. She left him there. He never saw her again. In his fractured mind, the fight became a murder. His guilt morphed into a vivid memory, one that never actually happened. Prosecutors are now faced with a bizarre question. Can you prosecute someone for a murder they didn't commit, but believe they did? No body, no crime, no charges. Ethan is committed to a psychiatric facility for treatment, not punishment. Hannah, deeply shaken, gives an interview. He's not evil. He's broken. I just hope he gets help. The town is torn. Some think he's dangerous. Others see a victim of his own mind. A therapist explains, the human brain can fabricate entire realities when under extreme emotional stress. Ethan's recorded sessions are haunting. I saw the blood. I saw her eyes. I buried her. But she's here. She's alive. What's real? Viewers are left wondering. How many people walk around with false memories? How far can guilt twist perception? Could you trust your own mind under pressure? This wasn't a story about a murder. It was a story about memory, about guilt, and about how the darkest crimes don't always happen in the real world, but inside our minds, inside criminals' minds. Subscribe for more stories that make you question reality.